Before I begin, thank you to everyone who watched my video on the I Feel Fantastic copyright situation. I've gotten a ton of support on my channel recently, and I really appreciate it. Unfortunately, the copyright situation is still ongoing, and I've had to replace the music and clips that were claimed. However, I was able to get in contact with TuneCore. TuneCore is the company that was behind the claims if you haven't seen my last video yet. They told me that it was possible to get the claims removed. To do so, I or somebody else would have to contact the actual copyright holder, which would be John Bergeron or one of his family members, and get permission to dispute the claim. Since we still have no idea about John's whereabouts or how to contact him, we're back to square one. With that being said, we have new information about Terra the Android. There's been a mystery for a while as to who exactly created Terra the Android. We know it was an engineer named John Bergeron, but we aren't sure exactly who that is. You see, there are two men that fit the description. John Bergeron Sr., who passed away in 2005 around the time Terra the Android stopped getting updates, and John Bergeron Jr., his son. It was widely believed for years that John Bergeron Sr. was the one behind it, and many claimed that the creator had passed away. However, recent info may debunk this. I was contacted by someone named Clarium, who had done some digging. He was able to find out that both John Jr. and John Sr. had the middle initial L. This is important because it matches up with the description we had of John that was given to me by one of his old contacts. He was also able to find that John Sr.'s address didn't match up with the one we had. This means that it's extremely likely that John Bergeron Jr. was the one who was behind Terra. Thus, the creator did not actually die in 2005. Additionally, there's a bit on the Android World website that describes an android named Valerie that John was building. According to the information, John was self-taught and had been working on androids and robots since before 1995. Valerie was meant to be a collaboration project on an android that would help with people's domestic housework. She was also supposed to be able to talk as well. I actually found an article from 2004 discussing the android, though from what I can tell it was never completed and only some prototypes were sent out. So that's where the search is at for now. If you haven't seen my previous videos on Terra, I'll put a link to them in the description. If you have any information relating to I Feel Fantastic or the copyright situation, I'd appreciate you reaching out or leaving a comment below. I'd like to give a huge shout out to Clarium, James, Judge Does YouTube, Team M-Bomb, Cell, F-, Cookie Uber, Michaela, Chris, Mega Alakazam, and number 656. I'd also like to give a shout out to the members of the I Feel Fantastic Discord, including but not limited to Oni, Goldie, That Kid Rob, and Callie. If you'd like to be featured in the credits of my videos, you can check me out on Patreon. I'll have a link to that in the description. Additionally, I'll have links to my other social media accounts as well. I would appreciate it if you shared this video around, especially if you think you may know somebody who could help with the copyright situation. That's all for this video, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.